Alrighty, so yeah, how about we get started? So yeah, first things first though, I recommend going into configure because yeah, there's one option that you want to take note of. ISA region, yeah, you want to make it so that this matches up with whatever region you did as a symbol for the Dark Transfer anyway. I'll go with the options too. Gary's for the cutscenes and also the music in the game. You can obviously load game from previous save. You can save everyone in this game, which is very nice. New game, obviously start a new game, and then restart, that's New Game Plus. You get that after being the game once. We'll talk about that later when it's more important, so yeah. But anyway, let's start new game. And yeah, you have 3 different difficulties and they can be changed. From what I remember of hard mode, because yeah, I did normal mode, but I've heard things about this game's hard mode. It can be a pretty rough game. Like, yeah, definitely Shin Megami Tensei-esque. This hard mode, again from what I remember. So yeah, expect to get your ass kicked and expect to prepare very hard for difficult encounters. So we're just gonna go with normal. I feel like normal is a very good balance because with the adjustments to the game's like difficulty and stuff like compared to Sin, this will not be as much of a cakewalk. So yeah. And yeah, you can also change the music too, and this can also be changed in game as well. Either go with the original soundtrack for the PS1 version or remix soundtrack. Remix soundtrack is actually really good, so we're gonna go with that. The save data from is a sim PSV. You can import the data before you start the game. The also may change the person style. That's the Dark Transfer we've been talking about a lot. And one of the coolest things about this game. So yeah, we're gonna take this, the save file from is sim playthrough, and let's get started. And you also get that again, and the epilogue. Not epilogue, the opening. You look so depressed. Did you do something important? I see. You didn't lose anything. You found your memories. Humans are such simple creatures. Their states are so lively activity. As time passes, things there are forgotten. Would you be better off forgetting them or remembering them, even enslaved by this dilemma? That's right, I remember now. A sin that must not exist. How do I atone? Meanwhile, in the conference room, we'll now begin the ritual of Kotodama. Well then, Gozen, please proceed. That'll be important later, but for now, let's start things off. Main protagonist for this game Good job on the coverage. There's a letter for you, Maya-san, but there's no return address to it. And yeah, there's some dialogue choices. At this point, they don't matter, but they're kind of there to build Maya's personality in this game. There's a good reason for that, obviously. Thanks, Yuki. Because, yeah, of course, she's our main character. The editor of Kissett Publishing's Team Magazine. Editor of Kissett Publishing's Team Magazine Coolest, Maya Obno. And yeah, she's actually a side protagonist in this game. Again, I've heard a lot of mixed feelings about that. We'll probably talk more about that later when we actually do gameplay stuff. Anyway, a letter though says, "You're next, Joker." So that's interesting. We'll see what that means later. I'm gonna senpai, the chief wants to see you. It must be rough, always getting the difficult jobs. Even if I work hard, it does no good. Dreams are out as such. Maybe I should just quit. Now let's go to the chief. There you are, Mano. And your head chief Mizuno. Coolest is editor chief who hates Maya. Well, exchange word goes by the book. Buy something and still not married. Probably that last bit's important. You know why you're called there, right? That interview project you turned the tree of the river student was crap. It's boring. It has no impact. Who wants to read about a green brat? I thought it was important. Are you arguing me? If you like your job, maybe I can start on the Joker story. You know the rumors the kids are telling about how the recent series of bizarre murders will work with the Joker, right? Yeah, those kids into that persona Pfizer stuff. Get your ass over the services high. Get the scoop. I'm taking Mayuzuri off this job, so I'll be on your own. Yeah, this has just an ass swipe. But by the way, you can just forget about this afternoon. The time off you asked for. You don't like it? I've got plenty of other reporters that would love to take your spot, so what are you waiting for? And now we can actually control. So, you can go into systems and check the settings, because there's a few more ones here. I just can go over them. There you go, your message speed, your music, your sound settings, cursor memory, invert camera, movie size, which is for the FMVs. Cursor is for battling. I think it's for battling. It might also be for menus. And invert camera, you can keep that as is. You can also change the difficulty if you want. And then also change the window color. I think this is what the default one is. There you can make it look like Innocent. There you can look like Persona 3. There you can make it look like Persona 4. There you can make it look like Portable. And then you can make it look like, I think, Persona 1. But anyway, we'll go with this for the time being. But I might change things up if I feel like it. You can also save, which I'm going to do now. I had a little test recording, but yeah, I don't know. I just, for some reason, wasn't doing a good job, so yeah. We're gonna do a better job this time, though. So anyway, let's go check this room, and I guess we'll put the music again. You can check this. Some of them are dropping. That's why the chief is angry. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Now our back issues are coolest, and also there as well. Well, there's anything else you can check in here. Doesn't look like it, but yeah, I guess for controlling though. You can walk, but if you press, I believe it's circle, you can run. Triangle opens the menu. So yeah, those are the basics. And you can talk with X. Young people these days, they can't work, but they can sure argue. Yep. So now you want to go out, and we want to talk to everyone. Maya-san, someone named Serizawa called for you while you were in that meeting. She said she'd meet you at the reception area. And yeah, here's Mayuzuri, Maya's ex-partner and apprentice. She's not really an employee at Kissett, but an assistant photographer hired by Fuji. And yeah, she's from Persona 1, if you didn't already know that. Wait, you're going to a party, huh? To hell with the weekend, sometimes you just gotta have a good time. Yeah, like I said, yeah, you need to talk to everyone here. Let's go ahead and do that. Amanda, you're born in July, right? So you're a tracker of light, and February's Blue Dragon? Damn, we're not compatible. What is that all about? We'll learn about it in a bit. The number of victims is in double digits. What the hell are the police doing? My friend at journalist says that the police haven't got a lead. I guess that's why there's so many rumors. Police being incompetent? Yeah, sounds like the sort of plot. Come on, son, you're doing the Joker story, right? They found another corpse yesterday. It looked like it had been eaten. That's scary. They say that the Joker's a demon user. I hope nothing happens to you. All this fuss about Armageddon, Grand Cross, and nothing happened this summer. The more hype, the more people complain. Well, that sounds a bit familiar. Help me sort these Wanglong letters. Or help me sort these Wanglong letters. Things boom and the fortunes came true. Now letters requesting fortunes pour in. Do you know that Guardian Dragon stuff all the girls are talking about over the net? It's a Feng Shui style Wang. It's a penguin style Wanglong made easier to understand. It gives really accurate readings. Wanglong is a fortune-telling style where you use the move or tell dragons sent from the heavens to predict your future. It's actually an energy flow called Chi Myaku. So if you're good things happen. If you're bad, well, you know. There's no escaping fate, I guess. So yeah, it's kind of like a fortune-telling thing. Sounds like an Easter one. I actually don't remember if it's real or not. Considering Persona does like to take inspiration from real life, I would be surprised. So yeah, I guess it's kind of similar to tarot readings as well, which would also be very fitting for this series, so yeah. More wreckage at that construction site, there has to be something on the city. Man, I want to go to the city department. And yeah, I didn't mention that you need to talk to everyone here. I think I'll be talking to a lot of people because yeah, my guide, because I think the person working on this guide also had a hand in the fan translation. He notes where all the new dialogue pops up, so yeah, we might be reading a lot in this game. I heard Tasaki senpai and the chief talking about making you cover the Joker story by yourself. That way you keep your mouth shut. I wonder why I put up this. What? You have to work this afternoon? Give me 5 minutes, I'll straighten that bitch out. Let's think positive, it's nothing. It's bad enough that she split us up. Now you can't take some time off, don't give it to Amaya, son. If you go into the 7th, let me call up one of my old teachers. She'll be able to help you out. So there you go. Here's Fuji. These are gonna be pretty rough. It's unfortunate that she broke you two up, but she's the boss. Good unlucky. Shunki Fuji, a freelance photographer, he's also Yuki's highly respected boss. He calls Yuki Yuki and Maya Maki. So there you go. And yeah, that's everyone, I think. Maya-san, Serizawa-san called. She's at the reception desk. Let's go see her. And there she is. Here's another one of Maya's best friends. Ciao, Maya. Hey, if we don't hurry, all the good men will be taken. Ulala Serizawa, Maya's friend who sells lingerie. A girl skilled in cosmetics and infatuated fortunes. The battle of men has given her a complex. And I will say, Lala might be one of my favorite characters in this game. Again, like I said in the intro, there's a lot of characters like in this game, so yeah. What? What do you mean you have to work? Don't give me that. You weren't planning on going anywhere, huh? Okay, I know what it is. You're still thinking about your deja vu boy, huh? Takumi Fujiwara, baby. God, I told you to just forget about him. Besides, how close can you be to a boy that you bumped into once at a train station? Even if you felt you've met him before. What? You're not kidding about this work thing? I've got an idea. Let me come with you. You'll be able to finish your work in half the time, and we might still make it. And we got Ulala as well. And you can also talk to her as well. See, look, the Wanglong is saying today is the day of fateful meetings. We're gonna go to that party. And yeah, she's also interested in the Wanglong fortune telling. What's wrong, Maya? You can't go to the party because of work? Mizuno gets off on pushing people around. Yup. Is there anything else you can check out? Let's have a little look. So you can go back upstairs, but I doubt we can do that. We got these posters here too, and they look very realistic. Alright, let's go leave now. Let's go do our work, I guess. And we're here at Seven Sisters High. So, Anna Yoshisaka-san started to behave like a delinquent after the hit and run by Kaneda. I didn't say that. Stop putting words in my mouth. Anna's not the kind of person who could kill someone. Please calm down. We do not suspect that the student is capable of these crimes. No normal person could have done something like that. So just sure, please, I could do without the commentary on the situation. I guess that'll do for now. Thank you for your cooperation, Miss Psycho. You're Tatsuya Suo's brother, right? Has he come back home? Oh yes, and what the hell does he think he's doing? And it is Katsuya Suo, young detective of the Conan PD. His current rank is Sergeant. His little brother named Tatsuya. I'm sorry that he's worrying you too. Please excuse me, but I must be going. Were those guys from the police department? Yes. You work for Kismet, right? Mayuzumi told me that you are coming down to interview some of our students. And it's Sayako Takami, teacher of class WB. She's very liberal-minded, and she was hired for a policy on freedom. And yeah, she's also Persona 1. She is the teacher for the main cast. In that game too. And then she moved here, and now other things are happening, so yeah. She doesn't get off scot-free now, does she? And that does she. It won't take long, but are you sure it's alright? I think it's fine, but please be careful. Some of the students are still a little shaken off of the murders. You mean something happened? The man who ran over a student died, and it's somehow related to the bizarre murders. Hope they're wrong. Alright. That's good talk to everyone. The rumors about the Joker? The Joker's the only thing that the students talk about anymore. Yeah, that makes sense for Persona 5. Supposedly the Joker's the one who kills a person who you don't like by calling your own cell phone. I don't know who started, that's creepy. It was a lot cute when they were just playing fortune teller. Speaking of which, he's at that Deja Vu boy goes, didn't he? Maybe you can meet up with him. Anyway, this guy looks a little familiar too. Mr. Kashihara. Hello, I'm a fan of Kiss. It's a cool magazine. You know, the monthly May? Yeah, Akanari Kashihara. World history teacher for seniors. Though strange, he is a kind teacher. I used to write books like UFO Discovered Underneath Sea, but now I like to enjoy them as entertainment. Maybe that's for the best. Anyway. I see another murder, I see. And the one killed is the guy who hit Anna. I see, that's like the police I heard. Yeah. Does seem like, yeah, Anna would have a motive. In that case, but anyway. Really? Interviewing our students? The last period is over already, so there aren't that many students left. It's okay, because that probably means more dialogue for me, but anyway. So on the second floor? Are you from Coolest? You investigated the Joker case, right? Did you find anything? They said the Joker's the serial killer for 10 years back, and he brought demons with him. They couldn't catch him, so there were rumors of him being dead or escaping overseas. No, more people are gonna die. When I was a kid, I heard he got locked away in a sanitarium, but either way, it's still scary. My friend did the Curse of Fun, and she freaked out when someone answered. Now she believes that there's a Joker. There's actually an island there, but I decided to skip out on it, but oh well. I'm gonna go floor by floor. Because that's generally how I like to do things. Can't check this box. Maybe that's for the best too. Can't check that either. The map of this house is wet. Oh well. Not creepy at all. It's hard cleansing the... Oh yeah, it's hard cleaning the clock tower at this stage. Is my meal ready yet? Jeez, you just ate. You're such a good for nothing. Yeah, saying that again. So that guy's a bit weird, but anyway. We're gonna ignore him for now. And yeah, if you're in a dungeon, by the way, you actually sprint like this. But anyway, so yeah, speaking of which, this is technically a dungeon, so yeah. Now, the courtyard's actually where you need to go to progress. You go to the main entrance, but... My, you haven't finished interviewing yet. If you don't finish it fast, I'll miss the party. Yep. So I got these classes you can't enter, but we can enter this one. And let's interview some more students. I like that. You could use that as an excuse to talk to everyone. Noriko senpai, she's so cute. Should I confess? You know, I don't think it'll help. You know she's only interested in Anna, right? She doesn't even notice anyone else. Interesting. But they're both women. There's a line between respect and love. That doesn't mean she's not interested in guys. One's heart has no reasoning. Respect, love, and friendship all mean the same. All you do is change the wording. That's an interesting way of viewing things. What should I do? Yesterday I got a card, the Rumor Choker card. Everyone who gets it gets killed, right? What should I do? I don't want to die. Don't worry, it's just someone's cruel idea of a prank. Don't worry about it. Don't like the sound of that. What a rush. That's what she gets off by my boyfriend. Be afraid. Be very afraid. So this is causing a lot of harm. A lot of harm. It seems so, yeah. Unfortunately, I can't really do much about it, unfortunately. At the moment, at least. Hey, Maya, see that girl over there? She got a card from the Choker. If anything, it's just someone's prank. Besides, what kind of person would send a notice to the person for killing them? This ain't a horror flick, you know? Alright, let's go see if we can find anything else. You can go to the bike racks. You can bike here, huh? No student here, though, it seems. But yeah, this place also reminds us of something, but anyway. So yeah, now let's go back to the second floor. And let's go chat up with some more students. You can also go get that item I decided to skip out on. And it's 2 energy drinks. You still can't actually do anything else that menu though, so yeah. The police are here, but there's something happened. It's not a Choker case, is it? It has to be. That man I saw at 3B must be caught. Crap, what's up with this school? Yeah. Problems at a school. Sounds like the sort of game. I told you my birthday before, you forgot? It's in January. That makes you sad. So you're a yellow dragon, huh? Staying conservative. I'm a blue dragon, so, it seems we aren't very compatible. Alright, they also talking about Wanglong. Wanglong fortune teller really works. I got myself a wonderful girlfriend just from doing as Wanglong said. I can't live without Wanglong, though really. Matchmaker party, I can't wait. Alright, let's go check out some more classrooms. Here's another one. Some of my classmates are gonna make that debut. I should be happy, but the producer Ginchi is famous for making hits using fortunes. Are they alright letting such a guy manage them? That also sounds a little familiar, right? In the senior class, there's this cool guy named Tatsuya. I dig him, but Lise is after him too. That's dirty trying to show up at some debut. Don't you think that's shameful? It like pisses me off. Do you hear? The group's name is Muses. Lisa and the others are actually performing. It just hasn't sunk it in yet. I'm getting that album when it comes out. I should get that autographs now. Yeah, I'm getting all nervous. Maya, did you hear? Some girls from this class making their debut. Do you believe it? A debut? I want to be a star. It's great to be young with opportunities. I want to be young again. Alrighty. Again, there's a lot of interesting dialogue when you decide to have a look. I also got hit from here. There's another item there. So let's go get that. 1200 yen. Of course, that's money, and money is actually kind of important in this game. Here's the clock tower. Oh yeah, we can't go in because it's locked. And I doubt any student will be there, so yeah, no reason to check that out. Come to think of it, about that deja vu boy you're talking about, was he wearing this school's uniform? A blue necktie means he's a senior, but is there such a kid here? I wonder if he already went home. That's a police officer, right? Did Tatsuya cause trouble again? He never learns. Lately, Tatsuya-kun hasn't been at school. He skips classes all the time, but he always did come to school. Everything on the 4th floor is the clock tower. The janitor is always cleaning it. Anna might look like a punk on the outside, but she's not that at all. If it wasn't for that accident. I see, I got it, thank you. By the way, is there a Tatsuya here? What was his activity been lately? Hey, Tatsuya, what did he do this time? This time? Well, he hasn't done anything, but I see. Alright then. So let's go over here. And we have the principal's office, but yeah, that's also locked. So we can't interview him. So yeah, now that we checked out everything, let's go to the courtyard. Because yeah, this is when you go to progress. After getting all those items, I guess. And here's Principal Hanya. Hana Yoshisaka, what's with that attitude? The new principal from St. Herman High. There he was hated and known as Hanya, or Hamya, in the Western versions. Here he's also hated. It's because of you the police are here. We know you did it. You want revenge for being hit, huh? I didn't do anything. And here's that Ana Yoshisaka that's been the center of attention. Shino 3B. She doesn't look it now. Before the accident, she was a Star Trek athlete. How cruel. My Oni-sama is not a murderer. Okay, something interesting here is, yeah, I should mention, this Strand translation, it's pretty much all based on the original PS1 version. Just some things were touched up. Like here, for example, I think in the PS1 version, she says my sister is not a murderer, but here she says One-sama. But they're actually not sisters. It's just that, yeah, Noriko looks up to Anna, so yeah. And it's Noriko Katayama. So yeah, again, they kind of wanted to show that more clearly. But anyway, she looks up to Anna as also a track and field athlete. And she has a portrait in this game. She did it innocent, so yeah. I only know that. I let you slip because you're an all-star, but you're useless if you can't run. I'm waiting for you to quit school. You can quit along with your friend Sumo. Anyway, he's still an asshole. Hey you, I ain't gonna say anything. Who are you? From a magazine? I see. You guys probably think I killed him. Right, everyone. I'm gonna kill him. That was just too cruel. I'm gonna find that old man and complain, Maya. Let's talk to everyone. Right now, Yoshisaka's a Joker. Hey, you don't know the Joker of Wanglong? Guy and dragons are unlucky in this part of the cycle. As another fortunes, there are streaks of bad luck like being in the slum. I bet he's hiding at the principal's office. I hate those kind of people the most. I'm gonna complain. This is a survive, I'm gonna soup anyway. Here's the statue praising the almighty Hanya. Look at me, follow me, don't rely on me. A contradictory statement is written. It's annoying, just look at it. That's so cruel. What he did was have his dreams of success come true. And what's with this? My One-sama is just unlucky in a time of Choka. You think Yoshisaka Senpai was pissed and used the Choka curse? Yoshisaka was such a good student. Now she's with that troublemaker Suo, going to clubs and my oh my. Anyway, here's this person is gonna give you a flight or flight response is what I meant to say. This route was suspicious, huh? But nothing comes up if you search it. Maya Okumura, World History Teacher Class 2C, who also has the first name Maya. I sense that I met her somewhere. Have you met somewhere? It's just that I felt we had. Well, let's get away from her, let's just say. Not suspicious at all. Alright, let's go to the principal's office, but I think we're gonna end the part actually. Because yeah, we talked to basically everyone in the school now, so yeah, we got kind of a good idea of what's going on. We also learned about some interesting things going on at the school too, so yeah. So yeah, next time, let's just say that yeah, I think the I think the story is really gonna start unfolding. So yeah, so we're gonna have some fun with that. And yeah, there's gonna be a lot of talking next part. That's what I'm sure. So yeah, look forward to that, and I'll see you guys again for that.